If you have ROCD like me, this is how you get better. You better get comfortable with feeling guilty, ashamed, embarrassed, and especially by your partner, your friends, or your family. You better lean towards those feelings because you don't want to avoid them, manipulate them, or run away from them. This is what's keeping you stuck. How do I know that? I was doing this for years, and guess what? It got me nowhere. Feeling those emotions is actually pretty normal. All humans do. But what is not normal is our extreme reaction to it. And this is so crucial for you to know because it's at the core of your OCD, our OCD suffering, and it's very subtle. Why? Because your core fears are fear of being a bad partner, fear of causing someone harm, especially your partner or your friends, fear of rejection, and especially self-rejection, which what I had for years and I wasn't aware of it. Fear of having a bad record on yourself, fear of not being able to stand saying something or doing something to someone that you really care about. And because of this, I avoided saying anything or doing anything that could potentially cause harm to someone in terms of, upset them, cause an argument or anything of that sort, because I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand that rejection. And if I feel like that, I would reject myself and I would go through that cycle of self-torture, chronic guilt, chronic shame, self-pity, and on and on and on. But if you are serious about recovering from ROCD, this is how you do it. You need to dispute your core fears. And these fears are fear of being a bad person, especially fear of being a bad partner, fear of causing someone harm, and it could be anything, like those small things that you do or say or avoid doing or saying, and you say it's irrelevant, I can put up with it. Those are the things that you need to focus on and dispute. Fear of self-rejection and self-torture. You can't stand living with yourself knowing that you've done something or said something that caused someone to be upset at you, and you deserve to be guilty forever. You can't stand it. I can't stand rejection. I can't stand having an argument. I can't stand saying no because it will lead to discomfort, uncertainty, confusion, and I don't want to upset my partner. I don't want to upset my friends because I can't stand it. It always leads to your can't stand it and to your self-rejection. Here's the thing. Unconditional self-acceptance is going to be your best friend. You need to show your brain that you can stand it. As bad as it feels, as bad as it can get, you can stand it. You can make mistakes, big ones. You can be silly, you can be stupid, you can do whatever. And you don't have to write yourself off. You don't have to zoom in on everything that you do or say. People don't, a lot of people don't. They don't have the awareness on what they say and they do. Why do you torture yourself with that? Why are you the exception? Why can't you do or say or make mistakes? You're a human, you're fallible, and you will be making mistakes. So you better get comfortable doing them, saying them now, so you can recover from that chronic self-torture and chronic guilt. But we're not done yet. Here are your exposures. A lot of your exposures are going to be leaning towards those feelings, leaning towards sitting down after an argument with your partner or your friends, leaning towards just saying something silly or something stupid, or saying no to something that you just don't like just because. And sit with it. Don't try and go, apologize or get people to talk to, do all these subtle things just because your OCD at the background is telling you that you can't stand it, it's too much, just go fix it. And you will be like, yeah, I'll just go fix it just because, I'm a good boyfriend or a good girlfriend. Stop. Because I did that for years and it kept me stuck forever. I want you to pay attention to those small details, everyday today, things that you say or you do, things you avoid. You avoid because you're scared or you don't want to put up with it. You don't want to deal with the uncertainty and the confusion. Those little things that you do day to day are keeping you stuck. So I want you to pay attention. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What am I saying to myself that I can put up with it? It's not a big deal. And remember, this doesn't mean you go on purposely start a fight or start an argument with your partner, your friends, and your family. No, we don't want that. But you need to take it the recovery seriously, and this is part of the recovery, because you need to show your brain that you can stand it to calm down your extreme emotions. So don't go and start a fight, but use whatever opportunity you have every day to sit with the feelings, sit with the confusion, uncertainty, and don't try and go apologize and just fix it, that quick fix. We don't want that. If you are serious about recovery, this is how you do it. There's no way out, avoiding things or ignoring things. It will not work. It will not happen. If you are struggling to dispute those beliefs yourself, please reach out to phil@ocdrecovery.com and speak to one of our coaches. They will help you. They will be so happy to help you and get you better.